need to stay on your side. I'm coming outside. I just wanna vibe. Yeah, I just wanna vibe. Yeah, I just wanna vibe. Yeah, I just wanna vibe.
Yeah. Shit is happening. It's happening. It's happening. We got Jody Banks on the check-in right now, man. You get me? With the good vibes right now, feeling real sexy with that joint, man. So shout out to Jody Banks.
You speak for yourself, man. I don't feel sexy at all. I feel like shit. 2 zits in my forehead, man. You know what I'm saying?
Zit, them shits craters, God. Oh, you get me? But definitely go check out Jody Banks' track right there. That shit fire for sure, man. What's the word, man? Talk to me, man. What's going on, man? How's life, man?
Life is like shit right now.
Like shit, man. We out here, we living, man.
Oh, shit. You know.
Feeling good out here, man.
Yeah, man.
What's up, man? How we going? How we rocking, man? What's up, man? What's the waves, man?
6 more weeks, I'll get my car back, man.
6 more weeks. That man out here spending chicken. What kind of car you getting? Mercedes? You know what I mean? Know what I mean? What? M5? What you got?
I had to get a new engine.
New engine?
Yeah.
It's about $6,000 easy.
Nah, it's covered.
Covered?
So yeah, when you do good business, you do good business. You know what I'm saying?
Got some good things going on, man.
Yeah, try to. That's the only thing I got right.
Yo, real talk, I want to take a moment real quick, man. Shout out to, Justin over at Black Suit, man, for sponsoring this motherfucking episode, man. You get me? We black outside, you dig?
You already know, man.
You know what I mean? Unique ways of wearing it, but shout out to my nigga Justin over there at Black Suit, man. Go check them out for sure. You get me? And they definitely sponsor this video for sure.
We black outside, so,
That's a fact.
Black History Month, so it's just perfect fit.
That's a fact.
It, man.
That's a fact, man. Black History Month, man.
That's the time I've been hitting the gym with the sweater. It's a little snug, but I'm out here, man.
Yeah, but the details is amazing on this motherfucking hoodie, too. Definitely got our logo on the motherfucking sleeve. That shit is hard, nigga.
For sure.
That shit is hard, man.
Etched in there, too. Embroidered.
For sure, man. For sure. But what's the word, man? What we got going on? There's a lot going on right now, man. We had the beating of that black man over in what state was that? That the with the police and everything.
What was it? Tennessee? Was it?
Tennessee. Yeah, Memphis, Tennessee, man. So I want to say prayers out to their family and everything like that. Definitely try to help them get through that. But how did you feel when that video came out, man? I think it was during the investment club meeting. I think when we had that actually come out.
You want to get that young man name? Oh, that's like a gang fight to me. You know what I'm saying? That's like a gang fight to me. I mean, we always say police is gangs and stuff like that, but that's what that look like a gang fight. It's beating up on somebody.
The worst part about just watching that shit, man, I looked at, especially once all the what's the names came out about everything that happened, all the names and the pictures of the officers. First and foremost, I want to say that was the fastest Law and Order I've ever seen in my life. The boys was fired. You know what I mean? They was charged and everything pretty quickly, pretty swiftly. But like I said, after seeing that video, man, that real talk like a gang fight, bro. Like,
I think it had nothing to do with race, though. You say, as the quickest Law and Order you've seen. I just think
Tyree Nichols.
Tyree Nichols. Rest in peace. I think it's some things you just can't justify. You can't justify, how many officers? Was it 5 or 6 officers?
Yeah, 5 or 6 officers. The initial ones. Yeah. The initial ones was all black guys, and then I think another one actually got fired fairly recently after the fact. He had some involvement too. But did you hear about the story that came out after the fact?
No.
So the alleged story is one of the police officers, baby mother or something like that was dealing with the guy and everything like that, which kind of moved for it to be a little bit more gruesome and why the beating actually happened. But I just think it's awful. I'm gonna tell you right now, all them dudes look like they got punked in high school anyway. And I think it's that shit was trash, man. It was trash. But I kind of want to get that out the way at the beginning. Just want to say, you know what I mean? Prayers out to their family and everything like that. Hoping everybody, get through this troubling time. You get me?
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Definitely have to get his name right though, for sure.
Yeah. But,
what's up, man? We back though, man. What's the word, man? What's been going on in the world, man? You know what I mean? Birthday just passed. Your boy just turned 30. You get me?
Oh, yeah.
Big dog, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Trey Zero. I don't know how to say. I don't know how to say 30 in Spanish, so I ain't gonna try it. I know you might know better than I do, again.
Trece.
Trece?
I think so.
Nah, you gotta get a crucified. You about to be banned out of all Hispanic speaking country.
Oh, it's something like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what it is.
But yeah, man. Big times happening, man. But a lot going on in the world too, man. What's your finest, since we're on Black History Month, man, what's your finest Black History moment, man? Who's your Black History or African American savior, man? That you kind of refer to a lot.
I think mine would have to be in current times, probably Baruti Kafele.
Okay, why is that? Who was Rudy Kafele?
Baruti Kafele was my high school principal.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And he was the epitome of, like, you know, like what the he was the epitome of, like, you know, like what the Black American dream was, or just what the Black dream is. Like, he was the epitome of Malcolm and Martin.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? He didn't take no shit. He was firm on what he believed.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is, he didn't give up on kids, right? I still remember, like, we were dressing up before it was even cool to dress up in schools, or before they made, like, a thing to do in schools. This dude had us dressing up in school. We call it Power Mondays.
Okay.
Suit and tie. You know what I'm saying? You know, of course, I was wearing bow ties. You know what I'm saying? But
they used to make bow ties at one point.
Oh yeah, of course,
For
yeah.
sure.
You gotta keep that in the low, man. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Seamstress.
The leather red junk was crazy.
Oh yeah,
epic.
You know what I'm saying?
I still got that too.
You know?
I think I do. I think it's at my grandma's house actually, but it's all good.
Might have to bring it out, man.
You feel me?
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, still wear the bow ties and stuff like that. But, you know, just Power Mondays, bro. Just waking up, just, you know, setting the tone for how the week is gonna go.
Right.
Coming in there real powerful. You know what I'm saying? You feel good. When you dress good, you feel good. You know what I'm saying? And just setting the tone for that. Then also we used to have men empowerment meetings. So I believe it was during the last, yeah, for sure.
There's an applause for that.
Yeah, for sure. I think the last period, you know, throughout those name, he grabbed every male in the building.
Oh yeah, you talked about this shit on last EP for sure.
Talk about last EP?
Yeah, we gotta look to it about like the difference in people and how your school was a lot different than my school, and how he used to bring all y'all down. You know, give y'all a script on what a man was.
What a man was, what a man was, bro. You know what I'm saying? Big into academics, bro. You know what I'm saying? He don't give a fuck if you was a star player or not. If you didn't reach that academic level, you're not playing. It was proven, but he did that before. We had a lot of good players that left our school, bro. In basketball or soccer or, you know, baseball.
Right.
To go somewhere else and play, bro. You know, I still remember we had this dude named Samir. Samir was starting at least 89, bro. He was a pitcher. I
believe with a name like that, for sure.
He was throwing at least 89.
Shooter or he good at sports.
Mm-hmm. He had a teardrop on his face. You know what I'm saying? He got kicked out. And he was really good, bro. Academics wasn't what it was supposed to be, but he was really good. He was really good, bro. Got kicked out and went to, and he went to start playing for Eastside. You know what I'm saying? But
Eastside was raw too. Don't get it fucked up.
Eastside baseball team was top notch. They had like a lot of
basketball team was lit for some years. I don't know what they look like now, but I know back in the day, Eastside was lit.
Yeah, they had a lot of people that went semi-pro, but it's the thing. I tell you, like he didn't care, bro. He didn't care. You know, he reminded me of like I feel like he kind of mimicked his tone after Joe Clark.
Mm-hmm.
The guy from Patterson, Eastside High School.
Right.
Patterson.
Oh, that was filmed for Patterson School?
Yeah.
Never knew that. Never knew that. That's news for me. Breaking news for me.
You know,
I might be the last one to know that, but it's all good.
Yeah, sure, you definitely are. You definitely are. But yeah, I always like to go with current times, man. Honestly, you know, and he was the one. Of course, you know, if it wasn't for, you know, some of the heroes that came before him, you know what I'm saying, like the Marcus Garveys and
right
things like that, he wouldn't be who he is today. You know what I'm saying? Because he kind of branded himself off of that. But you know, I just feel like some of these guys had to, like they always say, man, this person had to crawl so this person could walk. And this person had to walk so this person could run. You know, so I feel like he's just the passion of the guards. Like, who's going to keep that going? You know, how about you?
I agree, man. I mean, there's a number of people. I mean, I could start from high school. Like my guy, Mr. Brandon, I always talk about him and everything. What kind of got me into like understanding like the black movement and everything like that, and how things, you know, got to where we are now. You know, and he always like he never was one of those people to force anything down your throat, pause. But he was one of those people who always put like, you know what I mean, the medicine, you know, in a candy all the time. You know what I mean? And I remember him saying this one thing. He was like, you know the name of the first black ship, Jesus. You know, and like that kind of registered with me a little bit because, you know, you just realize how everything we got has been given to us. You get me? Whether it's come from religion or whatever the case may be, that's all given, you know, by our oppressors. You know, so it's kind of crazy. The first slave ship was Jesus, man. And he always said this: "There's more things on earth there's more things that are on earth than it is in heaven, and that are dreamt in dreams." And I always put that out there. I never knew what it meant until you just realize that there's so much more going on around you than you can ever expect. You know, we just got to kind of sit down and just, you know, digest it and understand it a little bit. But he definitely won. But Dick Gregory is somebody that I kind of idolize, you know, and just really his thought process of everything that's going on in a way that, you know, he's one of the guys that fuck the excuses. You get me? Like, take it as for what it is, you know. He said this thing. He said, you know, the hardest thing ever is when the universe picks you to put on those goggles, you know. And when you put on those goggles, you see things for what they are or not for what they should be, you know. And you can't take them off. You can't force somebody to see it, you know. And he one of those people that I really look up to. Of course, you know, think about Marcus Garvey, which I've learned a lot more about as of recently. You know, that wasn't in, you know, in our African American history study classes, of course. That wasn't in our history books, of course, you know. And if it was a paragraph written about him, not for what the man stood for and everything. And, you know, I think that Black History Month is a month that, of course, we should be celebrating everything all, you know, black. But I got to call out this coon shit. You get me? I got to call out coon shit when I see coon shit. When I don't know what police department rolled out that fucking Black History card. But whoever did that shit they need to be slapped, bro.
Yeah, police car. A
police car with Black History fucking police car. What kind of shit we got going on around here, man? What kind of cool? What people signed up for this shit? You got black officers and shit standing in front of it like this shit cool. Man, get this shit, this cool shit out of here, bro. Who the fuck? I guarantee was some white man came out of nowhere and was like, "Yo, let's celebrate Black History different this month. Let's give us a Black History police." Patrol car. Get the fuck. Yo, that shit got me fucked up, yo. That shit got me fucked. They ain't no futuristic, but that's cool and shit, bro. They like giving you these little symbols and make people feel good. Stop it.
I got one thing for him, man.
What's that, man?
See if I can hook up right quick.
Oh, yeah, for sure, man. For sure, man.
For people that's allowing that shit to happen.
Yo, exactly. You know who the fuck signed that shit and said, yeah, it's cool? Like, nah, that ain't cool.
You know what I'm saying? See if I can play it for. Oh, they gonna play?
You Negroes are sick.
Play it over, man. Gotta start it over, man. Gotta start it over.
You Negroes are sick.
Yeah.
Lost your damn mind. You Negroes are sick.
Like, what's wrong with you? Like I said, I get the idea. You know, you try to get, but nah, that ain't it, bro. That ain't it, bro. You need to pass that through the community before you authorize some shit like that. That shit was like a coon day. I don't know. That was like white people picking watermelon for the first time. Hey guys, look what we got. Nah, bro. Like we ain't with that. Get that shit out of here. Nah. Nah. Like I said, all those black cops I was in front of it. Yeah. Yo. Need your fucking card taken. You need to go sit down in front of Dr. Umar Johnson, brother. How many lashes that those three officers getting, G?
How many lashes?
How many lashes they getting, G?
At least 15,000 apiece.
15 easy. 15 easy. Shout out to Dr. Umar Johnson, man.
15,000 apiece.
That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. I'll take that. You know what I mean? Like, nah, we ain't doing that. But on this Black History Month, we want to talk about some people making change, you know what I mean, in their communities now. And I think that's only right? Because we always talk about people in the past, right?
Yeah, but no, I mean, but even though, so like, we talk about people in the past, right? Like, we never go back and speak on the slave times.
Okay.
Right? Like, we never go back and speak on that times. I always, like, I made a joke one time, right?
You're trying to pull some skin back right now. Pause. You're trying to put some layers back, man. You're about to get to some shit you ain't. Somebody trying to territory. Let's get it, man. Let's
I'm not trying to go deep enough. I'm just keeping on the surface, right? But I always say, I'm like, man, like, you know, me being a dude, right? And just walking past
black man.
Yeah. and walking past the master's house, right? And you see that turkey up on the table,
Yeah.
with the little booties on it. You know, the white people put the little booties, the little white booties on the ladies. You know what I'm saying? Like, right? And I'm over there, like, you know what I'm saying? Slot is nowhere in hell, bro. To take everything out of me not to run up in there. You know what I'm saying? To get that, right?
That's a fact. Life.
So you had to be strong, bro. You know what I'm saying? But we did have some heroes back then that, you know, that we should give praise to, like Nat Turner.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You're Nat Turner, bro. He's a slave. Rebellious. You know, he led a war.
He was doing what was right. You get me?
Yeah, he led a war.
He led a war, and people stood behind that. You get me?
Yeah.
Stood behind that, and the person that gave him up was a young kid who didn't understand what was going on.
Mm-hmm.
You get me? And he actually fought the war and everything after that. I think the Nat Turner, you know, what's the name happened when they did the movie?
Mm-hmm.
They showed what happened with that.
Yeah. So, you know, which is actually, I like that movie. That was a great movie.
It was dope.
It was a really good movie.
It was dope.
Came out in 2016.
I remember that.
Birth of a
Nation. That's a fact.
Yeah, of course.
Nat Turner style. And then they tried to blackball that shit and everything. They're trying to take out the theaters and everything.
Well, because of him, because he had some allegations we probably won't speak about. So.
Of course, because
every time something happens, right? Or every time a movie's so powerful it's about to come out, there's always some bullshit that's going on, right?
Of course.
You know.
They might get a cellular call. But I'm going to say, it's kind of funny because Kanye came out and said it recently. It was like he was on another platform and he was talking about it. And he realized, like, you know,
we had a Ye sighting.
Recently?
Yeah.
The last one that happened was when he was telling people to stop filming him. He was at his daughter's basketball game, I believe. That was the last Ye sighting.
How long ago was that?
That was about 2 weeks ago.
Nice. 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, for sure. It's only right. Shout out to Ye, man. But he came out. I think it was a Joe Rogan podcast, I believe, that he came in and anyone that spoke on it. He said that the crazy part about what they doing is called whitewashing, right? Because they come out and they do this. You know what Black Panthers are. You know, we grew up. We knew what the Black Panthers were. You get me? He said now you Google Black Panther. You know what comes up? A Marvel hero. You know, you don't see the Black Panthers no more. You don't see all the, you know what I mean, all the, you know, black people standing up behind that. You don't see Fred Hampton. You don't see those guys. You know, you don't see Kanye's dad. You know, you don't see those people. What you see is that Marvel character. You get me? And that's what they do to us. They take these things and they whitewash it, and now, you know, our history is wiped away. And that's what they've been doing for many years. You know, and it's funny because people think that it's unconscious. It's very conscious. It's very conscious. You know, so I think that we have to take ownership when it comes to, you know, how we, you know, celebrate our culture, you know, and what we know to be culture, right? Because let's be honest, we didn't create this. You know, this was given to us, you know, so we got to find a way. And like, I spoke to my girlfriend. I talked about like just culture and overall and how we can start to create our own traditions, you know, and something that's going to last in our families forever, you know. And I suggest everybody do that. You know, find something that you believe in.
It's a good idea.
You know, like my mom, when my mom passed, I feel like, do we remember her the right way? You get me? Her birthday come around, everybody say happy birthday, put a post up about it and keep it moving. But how do we commemorate her and all the, you know, the hard work that she put in? Yeah, she didn't raise me, but she birthed me. You get me? That woman carried me for 9 months. It was the hardest 9 months. Yeah, but she could have died on that table at the same time. So what are we doing to commemorate that? You know? Jewish people, I think, do the best job at, you know, commemorating, you know, what they've been through, you know, and really having, you know, services around that time to really remember, you know, it force you to remember, you know, and not just, you know, for the outside people, but for the inside, you know. I worked at Winchester Gardens where there's a lot of Jewish people there and they have their ceremonies and you're not allowed in those rooms. You serve the food, you dip out.
I don't think they do a best job at it. It's another culture.
I think they do a good job at it.
It's another man. I can't remember.
I can say Mexican too, because I watch Coco, and if they commemorate their people like that, that's dope.
No, if that's
a thing.
It's one culture that took it a step forward.
What that?
They don't even bury him. I got to get some more information.
Hold up, they right there with him?
Yeah, they in the crib. Wrapped up in the crib. I'm trying to tell you,
bro. That's grandma. That's grandpa. Hey, good. They just chilling.
Yeah.
Nah.
I'm trying to.
That's the next level.
I'm gonna find it for you, bro. We're gonna put it somewhere over here, something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, that's next level, bro. Yeah. But yeah, I think we got to find a way to do that. You know what I mean? So it's like it's above the 28 days they give us. You get me? Let's find a way to commemorate our people. You know, and like I said, creating a new culture. You know, and what we deem as culture. Because like I said, and you've mentioned it multiple times. What is an African American dish? You're still waiting for somebody to give us an answer to that.
Hey man, niggas try to get me killed out here. You know, when I said that.
That's a fact. We was in here wilding at first. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, but then you said that you think about it. Yet no one has said anything that is culturally ours. Yeah. Right? They said chitlins and hot. Nah, that was scraps that they gave you.
And this might say macaroni and cheese, but that was a dish like the dude that created macaroni and cheese. He had like went to Greece or he went. I think it was Greece, whatever the case may be, and studied. You know what I'm saying? And learned their way, and then came here and tried to implement some shit that they. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't original.
Black people just make it better. Let's be honest. That's what we good at. We good at taking care of motherfuckers. Fried chicken came from black people and everything.
Black people. Jamaicans need to stop that shit.
What?
They need to stop with macaroni and cheese. I do not want, nigga. I just want the roti, the curry chicken, the jerk chicken. You know what I'm saying? The brown stew. That's all. I don't want no mac and cheese from none of y'all niggas.
Get that shit.
I don't want no coleslaw from none of y'all niggas, bro.
And look, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, nah, that's not a fan favorite.
Motherfuckers and give me some coleslaw. I ordered from one of these Jamaican restaurants. I'm not gonna put y'all on blast. Probably with Sunrise.
Nah! I'm not gonna put y'all on blast. It was.
I ordered some motherfucking what's name from there.
Sunrise sound halal, G.
Huh?
That sound halal though. I'm just saying. You might not want to jump out there. They probably sell some Jamaican cuisine.
You got the Sunrise on over there by the terminal, Irvington Terminal. But now it's another one. Like these motherfuckers, man. I think I ordered some coleslaw. Niggas gave me cabbage with mayo.
Let me just explain something to you, son. That is Americanized. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Like cabbage.
Let me tell you about that.
It's like the stewed cabbage that they had. They put mayo in it, bro.
Yeah, that's what you ordered. That's what you ordered. That's what you wanted. You wanted that. You wanted that white man's cabbage. That was your issue. No, that's when you fucked up to even think you was going in to get that.
I called DoorDash so quick. I said I didn't get my food.
This. They got the picture of him holding that shit the whole time.
I never get my food.
You gotta be fucking kidding me, bro.
I didn't get that food. I don't know what the fuck that was. I was using my own shit. Mine never arrived. Word up. I ain't the shit
Can't be.
Word up.
Can't be. Nah, that shit right there is wild, bro. But I agree. Nah, macaroni and cheese.
Yeah, man. I don't know, man. Everything just seemed a little weird and a little just spooky nowadays. Like I always told you, like my year didn't end off so well. In the beginning of my year started off the same way it ended. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So I know we're gonna document this. You know, it's documented anyway. But we're gonna be millionaires by the end of this year. I honestly feel that way, right?
That's for sure.
But we got to get through all the bullshit first, right? So, aside from all the bullshit going on in my personal life, right? I stumbled across an article. Didn't fully read it, because I was looking at some shit.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't fully read it. I just stumbled across it. There's like a lot of weird stuff going on in the world, man. Like the Chinese spy balloon that was caught off the coast of Carolina. Did you see it?
I heard of it. Shit getting spooky.
That we shot down. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
But this been happening, man. And that's the thing. Like, I feel like now more than ever, they just put it out in the news, bro. Because I just think that, like, you gotta keep if you put the public, give a note to the public and say this was happening, right? Because you got this uproar on social media, you got all this back, and they got people looking for these things, and now you're finding more of them. So they give us these little things that's going on. Did you hear about the sighting of like UFOs on like I think it was Fox 5 or something like that?
But I do believe in that.
What the spy thing?
The spy thing is a little So we get into we can get into some spy shit, right? Which is a little confusing.
Did they just release one out of back in the Russia, an arms dealer? Don't they got like another a Russian spy over here right now?
Yeah,
they got locked up?
Yeah, according to Tokyo, China, Black China mom, she said that Brittany Griner was a spy.
Ooh, Hey, we get into conspiracy theory shit now.
Listen, bro. When she said that, right? That shit kind of made sense to me, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Let's go. How you feel about that?
Crackheads got some good theories.
Hey, yo!
That's the reason why. Listen. That's the reason why. Yo,
that's the free mind.
I would never leave the hood. I don't care how much money I get, bro. Always said before, I would never leave the hood. I would never leave the hood, right? And keep in mind, I'm my hood. I ain't talking about the hood. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about like urban area. You know what I'm saying? Just keep it like that.
My bad. But this fabric is amazing on this hoodie, though.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Carry on.
Yeah, for sure. I'm not talking about the hood that these niggas talking about. Like these niggas talking about on the block. I ain't talking about that. I'm just talking about able to reach the bodega. You still get a decent sandwich. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. Like that's what I mean about in the hood. But I don't care how much money I get, bro. It's still insight from some of these people, bro. You know, and I'm happy they're starting to transition to cell phones, which is kind of odd though because they're usually selling shit.
That's a fact.
To be able to get that next work.
They got them shits.
You know what I'm saying? But now they transition into the social media world. So once they fully transition, bro, once crackheads fully transition to the social media world, bro, you're gonna have a content hub, bro, that can last us thousands of years. Thousands of years, bro.
That boy thinking.
I'm trying to tell you.
Thinking.
Bro, I'm trying to tell you. So she said that. She said we gonna release an arms dealer, right? Who's known for killing people too. That's not what's his name. He wasn't an arms dealer. He got bodies too.
He got.
You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
He was like the King Von of Russia.
Yo.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I was saying. For what I was saying, you know what I'm saying? But he get the job done. You know what I'm saying? So you're gonna release a basketball player for a dude that's been known for killing people?
Known for like heavily arming Russia and many other countries.
Don't make sense, bro. It don't make sense, right? So she was like, yo.
Bombs over bad. That shit was made for him. That was his theme song.
Yeah. Like he was so Brittany Griner was a spy, bro. Put up the theory that she was a spy. And I'm like, damn, you know.
Walk it down a little bit. So like what you mean? Like she was out here spying and she got caught up? Well, what happened? She
wasn't out here spying, she was over there spying.
Over there spying.
Yeah. But the guy's just like a basketball player. You know what I'm saying? Like a basketball thing. I'm sure that's possible, bro. It's a lot of people that we got over here, right? And Brittany Griner is not a dumb woman at all. You know what I'm saying? Very highly intelligent.
Is she even home yet? I know she was in like the camp.
Not she's home. She's been home, man. They made the trade at the what's name?
No, but yeah, she what's the name? But she had to go through like psychological what's the name and everything. So she was at like a military base for a while. I don't know if she's home.
I'm trying to get that intel from her.
That's crazy.
Fuck you talking about?
I need that.
Trying to get that intel from her. You know what I'm saying? That's what he's trying to get. You know, but yeah, bro. Just think about it, bro. She's like close to 7 foot, a 7 foot spy. Unheard of. But you know what I'm saying? Usually some Terminator looking nigga, right?
Or some nigga that's this big that fit in anywhere.
Mm-hmm. Or a nerd looking person, right? We throw a black basketball player out there with dreads. You know what I'm saying?
Would never get caught.
Come on, bro.
Here's someone with some stupid shit like a damn, what's the name?
And if you do get caught, guess what it'll be for? Drugs.
Yeah.
Drugs.
This nigga tapped in right now.
Come on, bro. You know what I'm saying? Listen, man.
That's interesting, man. I don't know if it's true, but it's interesting, man.
Listen, bro.
Like, then I can't say my boy, my guy, Mr. Brandon, always say, man, there's more things on this earth than it is in heaven that are dreamt in dreams. So you never know what can happen, man. You never know. Amen. Like, for me, if you wouldn't want to go into conspiracy things, I think that most shit that we looking at and paying attention to ain't really real. You seen a movie called The Truman Show, right?
Of course.
You get me? You put me on to The Truman Show.
It's one of my favorite shows.
You know, you put me on to it. And it's like, everything that we know to be normal, you know, like, it's kind of odd when you sit there and look at it.
Here we are brandishing white content on Black History Month.
You get me?
I don't know if I could.
Nah, you got to. We getting busy right now. We getting busy right now. Nah. I just think that like it's one of those things where, you know, like everything you know to be normal isn't really normal. You get me? Like when you really look at it, right? I just say like, why is it like? I feel like the hood is like a bubble, right? Where I think that everything kind of survive in it, and it's like you don't survive outside of this. It's just odd. I'm gonna just say that. I think everything is odd. Sometimes we really pay attention to it. It's kind of what Dick Gregory said. You put those glasses on, right? those reality glasses where you don't see things as they should be, you see things as they are. And I think shit be really wild. Even the thought process, talk to certain people. It's odd when you hear certain perspectives, and I guess it's always to, to the individual as to how they perceive stuff, but it just be weird sometimes, man. Think about it. We had everybody running around chasing paper to pay a bill to get right back to doing the same thing every day. When is anybody living? Nobody really lives. And even once you're a millionaire, billionaire, you have obligations that you got to fulfill, and now that person is running around, because you don't have a safety net. Like, when do people actually live? I think only people that's really free are homeless people. Free from anything, bills, they just kind of just exist. And I think that's why they have not just crackheads.
It's proven to be COVID free too.
Yeah, that's a fact.
None of them niggas get sick.
None of the niggas, I still see them out here chilling. Nobody got sick, but it's just amazing to me, man. I just think that, like I said, the freest people. It's funny. I think Kanye said that, right?
Yeah, he said he stepped over a homeless person going to Gucci. That sounds so crazy. He stepped over a homeless person going to Gucci, and he asked himself, like, who's more free?
It's true. That's true. We tapping into something different on this one today, man.
Hey, man.
We tapping into something different today, man.
Hey, listen.
This is different right now, man. This one feel good, man. So far, man.
I'm a little scared.
Why you say that, man?
I'm frightened.
Nah, I think that,
I'm terrified.
I say this because you can...
I'm scared of people.
Yo, that was wild. First of all, his voice was breaking up, was crap. Yeah. That's the softest I've heard. That nigga's, I'm afraid of people. I think it's like Morgan Freeman on his deathbed. I said no. Well, yeah, because
I hate to get off topic. I'm purposely trying to get off the topic, but yeah, bro. Everything you say, I completely agree, 100%. These young boys are tapping into something, and then the crazy part is you took his views from him, so of course I'm gonna speak. Yeah, some of the young boys doing what, 190 a week, 120 a week, every time he released. His last drop, you know what he did?
How much?
Like 30, 40. Because I'm not gonna rap. Because remember he told you stop the violence, put the guns down. That's right. Then the next album that he released, it should go to 30, 40. These boys young. Listen, man, I had a young girl I hired, bro. She used to love and be a young boy. She told me personally, like, you know what I'm saying? She would mop him up. Just like didn't care, bro. Love him so much, I just want to suck his. I'm like, bro, whoa. Damn, I'm your boss. You know what I'm saying? Like, what you talking about? Like, but that's how you have people out here, bro. You got how many people do drill stores? People got body stuff. Countless body stores music, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's a type of guilt and heaviness that come with that, bro. So when you start to talk about stop the violence and stuff like that, they send Bobby Smurd at him. You know what I'm saying? They send Bobby Smurd at him. They send somebody else at him, whatever the case may be, right? They send a little Dirk at him. You know what I'm saying?
It wasn't initially Bobby Smurda, though. What's the name? Went on Math Hoffa podcast, and he was talking about, like, the difference that you can do in regards to, as opposed to them killing Vaughn, maybe with a pump fake. You know what I mean? No. And what Rowdy said was, he wants somebody to, I mean, that's young boy say, yo, you want somebody to pump fake and get killed? Yeah. Like, what kind of shit are you on? Like, what kind of weird niggas y'all are? Excuse me. And I want to give a public service. I apologize for saying nigga so much. I got some feedback, and they just like, yo, you say nigga a ton. I apologize. And like I said, once again, this podcast is not scripted. We don't come up here looking for no script, try to find out what to say. It's me talking to my cousin. You get me? And that's how we get down. So, so he was like, you gonna start somebody to pump fake and get murdered? Like, what kind of niggas are y'all? You know what I mean? He said it like that. And Bobby went ahead and kind of took up for him a little bit, and that's where it kind of slashed up. They kind of, but I think they both kind of realized what was going on and stopped it. That's why they started laughing it off, started joking more than anything, and just kept kind of going.
I think Bobby tried to do that or whatever. I think NBA YoungBoy was still in the same type of time. He was like, yo, he been to stop the violence campaign for a couple months now, right? And I think Bobby Smurf was like, yo, I've been dropping people. Like, I'll drop people. This and that. Like, he was up there incriminating himself.
And that's when you start playing around. That's why he's like, I'm just playing the shit.
Yeah, you just kidding.
Hey, man, I don't want nobody to come and keep calling me.
Yeah. Which is kind of odd, too. Like, when you show DS, I mean, a lot of odd things is going on. Like, they're going through, like, they got to select they're going through, like, a whole another 300 jury selection in this YSL case, right? And then they'll be jumping all over the place. You know what I'm saying? But they're going through another trial selection, jury selection, right? That's exhausting. So you see Young Thug with his face on the table and shit like that. I don't know what he's going through, but it's exhausting, bro. You got to keep going through jurors, bro, to find the perfect jurors. The thing is, you're not going to find anybody that's non-biased, bro. Right. After the day,
he's a superstar
because they have to be a peers, right? And everybody loves stars who wrote it, bro. Everybody loves things Islam, bro. So, to find people that's not biased, right. You're gonna have to take it somewhere else, right? But if you do take it somewhere else, like say, middle of America, whatever the case may be, those are not his peers. You know what I'm saying? So then it starts to get a little weird. So, me personally, I think he's going to get a plea deal. I think he's going to plead out. I don't think he's going to get more than 5 years. That's just me. He might walk away with nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because there's so much stuff going on with this case, and then like what's her name, Fannie Williams or Fannie, I forget her name.
As long as it ain't Daystar, Moonstar, we
good. She's a district attorney for Atlanta. She has connections to the dude YSL Mondo. Like she was his actual attorney and represented him before, and he's the only person that's from YSL that wasn't listed in that case. You know what I'm saying? But he did say his relationship was rocky. Him and Thug had a fallout. You know what I'm saying? But things just gets weirder and weirder, bro. Right? And then, right, you hear everybody, Lil Baby quiet as a mouse. He don't release music no more. He is quiet.
That's a fact.
Did you notice that?
Yeah, he ain't been putting out nothing.
That nigga is quiet. You know what I'm saying? Rightfully so. Rightfully so, right? Only person out there running his mouth is fucking 21 Savage. He said, you know how many niggas my homies dropping?
Yeah, he got crazy. Yeah, he got crazy. He said, anybody we beef with, they losing people. I said, oh, shoot.
So to be open like that, bro, you know what I'm saying? And then Wack 100 was like, yo, he's snitching. Niggas see you was why Thug locked up. He's telling him Thug because you're on the U visa. You know what I'm saying?
He's talking too much. He's doing too much talking. And it's like,
you're not afraid about what's coming on. These niggas is getting,
it's dry snitching. That's what it is. It's dry snitching. That's what it is. It's dry snitching. And it's like, bro, you can
from different cliques.
Choose not to say nothing.
They're from different crews.
Yeah, but still, it's dry snitching. Once again, they can. Okay, the cop's job is to connect people. It's not that hard to connect people. Like, and that's what they're gonna do, right? So, bro, you need to just shut up and just chill. Because soon you're going to have people from your camp going to jail because you dry snitching. That's dry snitching. So now you got cops looking at you now. All right, cool. If any murder near anything that he was by, everybody going down. They build the RICO. They're not even taking just rappers to jail for RICO cases. This is the most RICO cases ever happened in the last couple of years.
I can name about 4 rappers in Atlanta right now that have RICO cases on them. Right? You got Thug. You got
Didn't Lucci have a RICO?
Lucci has a RICO. Thug, Lucci. You have Hood Rich Pablo Juan.
I forgot about him. He been locked up for some time though.
Yeah. You have what's the other dude name from the Bluff?
Rollo.
4 dudes on RICOs. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
It's the most RICO cases ever. Like, they getting crazy with the RICO cases right now. But yeah, man, you gotta just be safe out there, man. I realize what they doing, what they putting out there, and everybody's listening, man. These are not hood stars. These are celebrities. I mean, A-list celebrities. You gotta be mindful, man.
What 2 of them was A-list celebrities?
Well, I'm talking about them too, but I'm talking about general. I'm talking about like, when you got 21 Savage, that's out here saying, additional things like that. Like, bro, you an A-list celebrity.
I gotta say, A-list celebrity though.
Meaning he can walk anywhere and people know who he is.
You remember that Complex magazine, man? They say he was the best rapper last year.
Cap, I would have never said no shit like that. I'm saying somebody named that. If you say it, you know who they are. That's what I'm saying, right?
You go to Lakers, you get afterthought.
Who?
You go to Lakers, gave me an afterthought.
But they know who he is. It might be an afterthought because look who you got. Jack, you got Jack Nicholson and all them up in there, of course.
A-list celebrities know A-list celebrities. What's crazy because Lauren London didn't even know who the fuck Jonah Hill was. That's just,
and that's my boy.
That's bugged.
That boy Jonah Hill really a superstar.
That's bugged.
That's really my guy. Shout out to that movie was actually dope.
Which movie?
The What's the Name? You People. Did
you
watch it?
What is it called?
You People.
Oh, now I ain't watching a show like that. Not doing Black History Month.
Nah, it was for
I listen, right?
You ain't watch it?
Nah, it's called You People.
It's called You People.
You think I'm watching some?
It was written by a black man.
Oh no, I ain't watched that shit.
It's written by a black man. It got Eddie Murphy in it, Laura London, Jonah Hill.
Called You People.
When it released recently. My man been under a rock last week.
I went to the movies last week. I went to go see Missing.
Nah, it's not in the movies. It's on Netflix. That's
why I'll be into that shit.
Just yeah.
I went to the movies last week with myself. Solo Dolo. Went to go see Missing. I enjoyed myself too. Huh?
What's that? Who's it written by? You got some fucking nerve. Talking about you ain't gonna watch things about this black man that just produced me. Tell you ain't what? Yo,
listen to starring the black woman.
Straight cool, bro.
Starring the black woman.
Yo, you gotta be messed up.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, she getting 1% of what they made out of that. Black man wrote You People. You got some of your home names like Eddie Murphy and all. Come on, man, stop.
So I know the writing ain't getting no bread if you got big names like that. Listen, man.
I gotta find the actual producer's name. I forgot his name.
Speaking of Black History, I mean, I feel like it's kind of like a low ball thing I showed you yesterday. Jay-Z and
Kenya Boris.
Kenya Boris. Well, I heard that man before, yeah.
That's the cover. I know you seen that shit on Instagram.
I probably bypassed it. No, I ain't never seen shit on Instagram before. No, my algorithm's different. You know, ain't shit come up on my camping shit.
Just straight fishing.
Yeah,
that's it.
Thumbs up, bro. Fishing me.
This is my boy right here, man.
I've seen him before, yeah.
And he's in the movie too.
Yeah, I've seen this nigga before. You
get me? So you got some people in there, man, for sure, man. So I'm gonna shout out to them, man. That shit was actually dope, and it's funny because they put a lot of comedy in there. That's Jewish, black, white. Everybody.
How much you donate to HBCU?
I'm not sure.
That's one thing we got to get into too. I see he got all these black shows in his hairline, but I ain't see not one HBCU that he donated to in his hairline. Yeah, all this black content though. You know what I'm saying? You
got the nerve to be trashing a black man on Black History Month.
You
got some to just talk about you winning the scene missing or whatever the fuck that is. But
I'm just trying to make sure we spreading the wealth.
Yo, this cool behavior right now, bro. We about to issue out you some lashes in a second. Issue out you some lashes in a second right now. You definitely a house nigga at this point.
I'll be the last person to get lashes. Last person.
Explain why is that, brother?
What you mean?
Explain why not. Explain why.
I donate. I do my due diligence, bro. I was hiring when I was a store manager, bro. I was placed in a weird predicament, right? And it became the best part of my job. I was placed in the urban neighborhood, right? Store was failing.
You wasn't placed there.
I was placed there.
Of course they're gonna put you there. You're a big black man.
That's what I'm saying. I was placed there. You know what I'm saying? I was placed there. They put me in the middle of an urban neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? And store was failing. Store was down. This is like my first store manager's job. So I knew damn well they wasn't putting me there to turn it around. You trying to put me in there to cause pain to my people. You know what I'm saying? Because they remember I had the asset protection background. You know what I'm saying? So I was in there beating niggas' ass for the first couple months.
This nigga's crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
By the way, I did not train that nigga to do that. That was not my doings, bro.
Hey, listen, man.
The first week of him training with me, he tried to yoke this little. He took the jacket and everything.
Hey, man,
it was outside.
I got trained
by the don't get my jacket back. Hell no.
I got trained by the best, man. You know what I'm
saying? Niggas don't be a knock, bro. I ain't never hit nobody. I never put my hands on them. I should have, though. Don't cap.
Yeah. But I played an intricate role, bro, in hiring a lot of people, but I wouldn't get hired nowhere else. You know what I'm saying? He wouldn't get hired now. One police house, bro, because the insect wasn't there. I'm talking about I'm interviewing people in plain clothes. I wouldn't do that before. Like beforehand, like when I was working at, the Gap or somewhere else, I wouldn't do that before.
Right.
You come in there with plain clothes, your interview over.
Right.
I'll sit with you for 2 seconds and then it's over. You know what I'm saying? But I used to hire people, bro. Came in with just plain clothes. And it made a difference in their lives, bro. You know what I'm saying? Able to help their family out, help the community out. You know what I'm saying? Or help themselves out, bro. Just be a supporter of themselves.
That's true.
So, I donate. I think I told you before, I also donate, to to these 2 charities. One of them helps with people that can't pay their bill. You know, Bill.
I think you said bills. I was okay.
Nah, Bill. Okay. You get locked up, incarcerated. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I do my part, man. Try to help the young kids out. You know, when I'm in these bodegas that you niggas frequent with. You know what I'm saying? I was in there twice. That's the thing about me, but I'm gonna boycott some shit, man. I'm waiting to boycott some shit. I love it. I love to stop going to places, bro. Give me a reason. You know what I'm saying?
The only nigga not there. That's the issue. Everybody else ain't consistent enough to be a part of it.
I'm fighting the movement in my head, man. I'm good with that, right? Like, you know,
I'm a movement by myself.
That's a fact. That's a fact, nigga. You know, I'm sitting on my soapbox. So, couple of these bodegas that you niggas frequent with, right? They selling your kids Black and Miles. Listen, I'm a snitch too. Right on Clinton Avenue.
Hey, yo, this ain't giving locations.
Yeah, Clinton Avenue, Burger Street in North New Jersey, right across from the police department.
Yo!
Yeah, they selling kids Black and Miles. Kids Black and Miles and IDing them. You know what I'm saying? 15-year-olds, 16-year-olds, 17-year-olds, they selling kids Black and Miles.
Nigga, they know what they selling them. Nigga, like, what's wrong with you? They come straight from the location.
Selling them Black and Miles, selling them Dutches and everything like that. You know what I'm saying?
They don't smoke Dutches no more.
Hey, listen, selling them loose cigarettes. They selling everything, right? So I went there one morning, right?
Yo, you know what I'm saying? They selling them loose cigarettes.
Loose cigarettes, yes, that's illegal too. That's a crime too. You know what I'm saying? That's a federal crime too. You know what I'm saying? So I'm saying they selling loose cigarettes and stuff like that, right?
Loose small brown 100s.
So I'm in there, right? Young boy in there. Got mad cereals. Early one morning, bro. Early one morning. Got a cereal up on the counter. You know what I'm saying? Nope. You know, for one, he was a young kid, probably like 9 years old. You know. You can tell he frequent there. I mean, his mother felt, I wouldn't do it, but his mother felt comfortable enough to have him go there. Obviously, he lived close by, right?
Yeah.
And they frequent there a lot. You hear me? So he had all this shit laid up on the counter, right? Lady looked at him. Oh, Poppy. He put out that Family First card. Oh, Poppy, machine is down. Machine is down. So the kid looked down on the ground like, damn, man. I'm like, fucked up, bro. He ain't got no cash to pay for that shit. And I know how it used to be on Sunday mornings. Saturday mornings. You know what happened on Saturday mornings. You watch cartoons up until like 1 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? Eat your cereal. Don't get out of bed. Still got your PJs on. You know what I'm saying?
Then we outside with it.
Yeah.
We at West Side Park.
So I know how you felt. You know what I'm saying?
And we get into fights too, nigga. Yeah. What's up? Who next, nigga? Yeah. And we was deep too.
So she's about to make old boy put all that shit back. I said, nah, I'll take care of it, bro. Right? Paid for it, whatever the case may be. Came back maybe a couple days later, right? Maybe the following week later, right? I'm in there again, early one morning, right? Some lady this time got some shit up on the counter. You feel me? She got the stuff on the counter, right? She whipped out the food stamp card. Oh, mommy, yeah, the machine's still down. You said it's still down. Damn, it's not. Keep in mind, I just seen this already before, a couple days prior. I said, you know what? Charge it again. Put it in the card. She looked at me like, you sure? Because she had a lot of shit up there.
Yeah.
She had deli meat. You know what I'm saying? She had a lot of motherfucking things that rolls in there. Yeah, so charge the card, man. I only got like one thing, like a Red Bull or some shit like that. Hit charge it, bro. I paid for it. She wanted conversation. I wasn't trying to talk to her, nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just paying for your food. It's fucked up. She's going to make you put that shit back. You know what I'm saying? But the reason I'm saying this is because, y'all spend money at these bodegas, bro, consistently, and they couldn't let them walk off with that, bro.
Well, that's not all of them.
You couldn't put that in the tab. You know what I'm saying? Like, you clearly see old boy, little man come here all the time. You couldn't put that in this tab.
That's the thing. I think that's some.
Bro, it's food,
I think that's all. Because I know,
food, bro. Come on, man. Stop going to some niggas, man.
There's a store by my grandmother's crib that let her do that. You get me? I pay back on Friday, and she cover that. I just think that they don't let everybody do that, because if your business is working on the barter system, how you keeping the lights on?
Listen, bro, we talking about overpriced stuff that's stolen. Overpriced goods is stolen.
Some of it, not all of it.
All that shit stolen. Then we can get into it. Fuck you doing selling great value shit in there, nigga? Come on, bro. Stop playing, bro. Talking about, man. Yeah.
Niggas got Walmart's products too.
Call equating there, nigga. You see Walmart? Come on, bro. They don't distribute to y'all, bro. It's Walmart distribution, bro. Yeah. What y'all talking about, bro?
True.
Like, come on, we not doing that. Stolen products, bro. Stolen goods. I know the game. I'm gonna start getting these stores closed up. That's my thing. That's my goal this year. fuck it. I'm miserable right now. I'm about to get everybody. I'm about to make everybody miserable. I'm about to.
Nah, you sound like what's the name? You sound like your boy Charleston.
Hey, listen, bro. Hey,
that nigga said Walmart, Target. That nigga said I be stealing. I be changing prices.
Well, yeah, you have to. I mean, they ain't gonna feel it.
And he said, if y'all don't want me to do that, put some damn cashiers back in there. Cause I ain't gonna stop. Yo, niggas crazy, B.
Yeah. Bodegas though. I'm sure when you walk in bodega, them niggas walk around, look at you.
Who?
It's
on
like,
my
bro,
block?
it's
Nah,
like,
you know.
one strip, bro. That's like what you watch me for, nigga.
Nah, but it's crazy because, like I said, like, all right, cool. I live in West Thornton, so it's like the bodega that's close to my crib. Like, nah, it's like all fat. Like, they really.
Well, let's be real. That bodega, I don't know if that's a real bodega. They ain't never got no fucking bread in there.
Yo,
making a sandwich.
But you gotta think about it. A lot, like, it's funny because if like you put one of the regular convenient corner stores inside one of their communities, inside a community like this, you'll be surprised how often they use that shit, bro. They use that shit a lot.
They just a 7-Eleven. That's all it is.
Just,
you know what I'm saying? Like a 7-Eleven with a grill back there.
They
make sandwiches part-time. That's not a deli.
They make that shit. Yeah, they do make it part-time because when I go in the morning, if you go in there anytime before like 10, they ain't making no sandwiches. That motherfucking grill off.
Yeah. That shit weird. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But nah, boycott shit, man. Make that a trend to boycott some shit.
Man, like I said, we've been boycotting for the last 100 years. Bro, boycotting don't help shit. Because like I said, people got to work tomorrow. People got to eat tomorrow. And once again, they don't have another option of going nowhere else to do it.
Listen, man,
and once again, not one of them people are going to any black stores and eating at them or buying shit from them because they not. Because my boy actually got a motherfucking convenience store down in Newark too. Let's go check that out. But niggas ain't transferring.
Yeah, now if you got a convenience store, I definitely go to that motherfucker. But I'll tell you one thing, though. These drinks better be cold.
Here come the stipulations. Here come the stipulations, bro. Here come the stipulations, man.
These drinks better be cold.
Y'all niggas can't win for losing, bro.
These drinks better be cold like that Indian man drinks be in the 7-Eleven. I'm trying to tell you, the bread better be fresh like how it is in the deli. I support, but you ain't about to give me no bullshit.
Niggas gotta work their way up to that level, man. Niggas
work their way up to that level, man. Oxtails is $30 a platter. You want an oxtail platter, nigga, $30. They're gonna give you 3. Come on, bro. I'm supporting black nigga. You crazy? No. Yeah, to get to a certain point, bro, I'm not eating shit no more, bro. Fuck that. I've been waiting to see if vegans gonna come up with like a version of oxtails. Like, they ain't perfect that shit yet. They perfected everything else.
I don't even think that we perfected oxtail. We're trying to figure out where them shits come from.
Oh, no,
I haven't seen an ox in many years.
Oh, you ain't never see ox.
Have you seen an ox in America?
I ain't never see ox.
I'm wondering where the fuck they at this point.
Hey, listen, bro.
I ain't seen one yet.
Them shit's made. You see how big they be now? Them shit's beefy as hell. Like one oxtail take up the whole pack.
I'm telling you, bro, something ain't right. Yeah, bro, I have never seen an ox out this bitch. Yeah. I don't go to no zoo. I'm like, yeah, that's an ox right there. I haven't seen it.
Never seen one.
Haven't seen it. So where the fuck is this shit coming from? Now you see why it's $30 a pound. Because them bitches being flown from Asia, Malaysia, some shit like that.
Yeah, nah.
That shit is different.
Yeah. So I mean, listen, bro. Anything they what's
all this shit GMO ain't nothing good for you. That's the thing. Because everybody running around talking about like, what's good? Oh, you gotta eat gluten free. You gotta eat this. Ain't none of this shit good, bro. Let's be completely honest with you. My nigga, like, if we can't rewind time 1,000 years to when people actually growing things without, like, GMOs, all this, the spray stuff to help move it faster and all that.
You just do it yourself.
Yeah, but then what? The seeds are GMO'd itself, and you need to get all these sprays to even grow because the ground is different.
Nah, come on, bro.
The soil is different.
Come on, bro.
The soil is different, bro. Come on now. We know how it go, bro. And if you start growing too much, you got to be regulated. Can't fish. You got to move to Jamaica in order to eat good.
Nah, you crazy.
They got to move to Africa to eat good.
Nah, they not even eating good. They got General Child chicken in Jamaica. They motherfucking Asians running that shit, bro. Jamaica ain't Jamaica no more. Fuck shit about it.
Niggas out here got the China mind. He's smart.
Nigga said the language they speaking in Jamaican schools now is Mandarin. Like that's like one of the languages, like not an official language, but like they pushing it on kids now. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, that's fucking
wild. They put Spanish on us and shit.
They said niggas got orange chicken out there too now. Nigga, chill out.
Come on, bro.
You get me?
Jamaica no more. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, niggas need resources. Niggas need money, man. That's what's happening out here.
That's the thing about niggas gonna sell out some shit.
I think, bro, they strip you of everything, man. They strip you of everything. Strip you of your culture. how is Africa produces the most gold, but one of the poorest countries allegedly?
It took Dr. Umar about 10 years to help build that school. Was it Marcus Garvey? Marcus Garvey. Oh man, what's the word for it? Marcus Garvey, something Academy. This is another great name. Oh man,
I'm gonna pull it up.
Frederick Douglass. Marcus Garvey, Frederick Douglass Academy, I believe it's called, or Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey Academy. One of them. You know what I'm saying? Right?
Yeah, I'm gonna pull it up right now.
I don't want to be spitting false stuff.
False narratives right here. We don't need that right now.
Yeah, but it took him 10 years, bro, to build that school. He's looking for donations all over the globe from black people. He went all over the globe with black. He went to blacks in Mexico. He went to blacks in Asia. He went to blacks. He went to Jamaica. He went looking for donations, but he wouldn't do it.
And even he was doing it on what's the name too. He was doing it on Instagram and everything, telling people like, "Hey, yo, if you want to donate $1, that's fine. Do what you got to do." Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Because he needed that support. I ain't gonna lie, I donated.
You did?
Yeah, I donated through Cash App for sure.
Good man.
It was $5.
Yeah.
Hey, anything works. Mm-hmm. Anything works. Yeah. So it's Marcus Garvey.
Frederick Douglass.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
Academy.
Yeah. Took him 10 years, bro. I'm not trying to hear that shit, man. We got more black millionaires than we ever had before.
As I said, this is what we talked about before. Like I said, man, these people in contracts, man. These people are not allowed to do certain things.
You already said before, right? You said I understand I'm a controversial figure. Only thing you got to do is just slide some bread through.
That's the thing. Or
send it to somebody else, bro. They got shell companies, but we're not about to sit here and do that, bro. You can send bread through a shell company, and they would never know where it's coming from or not. Come on, bro.
They don't want to. That's the reality.
Come on, it's ways to do things, bro. We not. These niggas money launder all day.
100%.
Like, come on, bro. Like, it's ways to send money.
They're not putting things in the right, putting things in the right places.
They just don't want reality. That. They just don't. They don't want that school, right? Because he's not being funded by anybody, bro. He's not being funded by anybody, bro.
As I said, people ain't trying to get caught up in no scandal. They ain't trying to get caught up in nothing.
Scandal, bro.
Meaning. Like I said, like. He's one of the, and I'm gonna use his word. This is a dismissive term. This is a dismissive term.
When we mention black, we use words like scandal, fraud. We use all these negative words, bro. When you hear about white establishments, so people don't. When the Fire Fest is coming, bless you. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you.
Appreciate it. We back.
When you hear the Fire Fest, you ain't think of scandal. Fraud. You ain't thinking nothing like that. You just thought it was a great idea. How come when black
First of all, I don't even know what the fuck that is. Explain that to me a little bit, because I don't know what the fuck that is. I hear about it a lot. I don't know what the fuck that is. I'm not gonna say act like I do.
With the Fire Fest? That was supposed to be some shit like Woodstock, like the new version of Woodstock. Like that was supposed to be like this huge fucking concert. It's gonna take up like the whole weekend or the whole week, whichever one it was. I think it was gonna have like, beautiful tents and shit like that. Just mad beautiful, just mad luxurious, bro. You know what I'm saying? Mad luxurious, whatever the case may be. People spend all these like rooms and shit like that. I was on sale for like $10,000.
Wasn't Ja Rule part of that shit?
Yeah, he was an investor. Yeah. So yeah, like they invested all this money and stuff like that, and they just paid $10,000 for their rooms. And when they got there, well, before they even got there, like artists started pulling up. Like niggas say, nah, I ain't doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like big artists too, like yeah, big name artists, bro. Big name artists. It was a festival, but just in the Bahamas, I believe. Well, one of them, Bermuda, Bahamas, one of them, and it's a festival, and niggas started pulling up, bro. Like, nah, I ain't doing that. I need some more bread, or I need this, or it just ain't seem right. You know what I'm saying? So they started losing people. They're trying to replace some people with some lower levels.
And that's when Ja Rule came in. It was 5 niggas in there.
He was with it from the beginning, but he didn't have the initial idea, but he was one of the investors. He wasn't gonna be. I don't think he was gonna be performing. I'm sure if he wanted to, he probably, But he was one of the investors and stuff like that. They just pretty much they booked like $10,000 tents, right? Like people booked $10,000 tents, and he was looking to be on these private jets that they said was going to pick them up and stuff like that. Niggas is on coach. Then when they finally get there, right? He was like, all right, cool. The coach thing throwing us off, whatever the case may be, with these big planes and stuff like that. But when we get there, we looking around for like these luxurious tents, and niggas just like regular tent. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Regular tents, niggas got to sleep in it. You know what I'm saying?
scam. Man.
You know what I'm saying? Like the stage and all that shit was just weird, bro. So like stage I think collapsed or some shit. It was just weird shit. But yeah. But nobody mentioned like fraud. It was a great idea. It was a really good idea the way they set it up. Like it's a really good idea.
Now I think see my thing is just like it's really the platforms that push these things, right? When things like that happen, it was on the Breakfast Club, bro. That's like the #1 urban radio. True, but I think that
even outside of urban, bro, they still up there in the top radio. They still up there in the top radio shows, bro.
They're in the radio history Hall of Fame.
So like we was up there 3 times, 4 times, bro, pushing the same method, bro. Come on, man, stop! Like we gotta stop it, bro. We gotta stop it, bro.
Like I said, for me, it's always what the mass media pushes, and of course, just like
that's mass media. What are you talking about, bro?
But it's still
is mass media, bro.
Once again, these dudes. Once again, I don't know if you watched it recently.
They got millions of daily listeners,
Peep. Every time somebody come up there, they give them a list of do's and do nots. They give them a list. I found that out when Jason Lee went up there. Because he mentioned, he was like, I can't say this. And he was like, oh, yeah, you read your list, huh? You reading that list, huh?
No, it was curse words they was using.
No, it was other things too, bro. You're not about to sit and tell me they only curse words up there,
because he said bitch and then Whistler was like...
Right, but it's more than just curses up there, bro. You're not about to sit and tell me that it was just curse words. Don't say that, don't say that. No, it was more than that in that damn list.
It was curse words, bro. It was swear words.
They're not allowed to say any and everything, bro. Cut it out.
They get fined, bro.
More than that, exactly. You think, bro, come on.
Curse words, bro. It wasn't more than that,
Come on now, stop it.
Stop it, bro. And Whistler was like,
stop it.
Whistler was like, you said the what's that word? You gotta read that list.
Stop it. Stop it, bro. You're not about to sit and act like these dudes run this show. They don't have people to look out to and people who actually like dictate how shit operates for the most part.
So like I said, Whistler was there 4 times. What they got to do with him?
Who?
Dr. Umar. He was up there 4 times pushing the agenda.
Yeah, he didn't say anything that was going to disrupt anything that was big one. But oh my God! And once again, he's not this big, huge, monumental platform himself.
But the platform is. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You can level that with the platform.
Anybody can go to the Breakfast Club, and that don't mean
anybody cannot go to the Breakfast Club, bro. Stop.
But my perspective is, we go up there today, and that doesn't mean that I will fucking follow them and go jump 1,000,000 times. Let me be honest. I don't care who go up there. Right. If I'm not into it, I'm not watching that episode.
Right, come on, bro.
I'm not watching an episode.
Bro,
as many people went up there. I done seen so many people go, and I'm not touching that episode. I don't want to see that shit.
I wish we could pull it up, bro. They have millions of daily listeners. Millions of daily listeners.
So that means every episode should have the same amount of views.
Bro, you know about advertisement, right?
Once again, this is what I'm telling you. You said they have millions of views, so every one of those interviews should have viewers every day. That's fine.
Because you're talking about
viewers, listeners, whatever.
No,
so what you're telling me is, okay, so let's say listeners. So if that means anytime somebody go on that show, everybody's going to tune into that exact same. No, it's not. It's not going to happen like that. As many niggas went up there, I didn't even look at I didn't look at it. I watched them every day.
You don't understand how these people are getting paid, bro. That's why video is separate from audio, right? And these people, video is separated from audio. They have this stuff on a radio station, right?
Correct.
You cannot obtain how many listeners. You would never see how many listeners they get unless they disclose it.
Correct.
You would never see that. You can't track that. You can't find it out because they control the building.
Correct.
Right? These people they have millions of monthly listeners, bro. That's why they're at the top of the listening. They're at the top of the totem pole, bro.
If that's the case, then they should not have to promote anything.
What do you mean?
If that's solidified and they got millions of, they don't have to promote anything.
What do you mean?
Why do you think they promote still? They still promote who's coming on the show.
I'm confused what you're talking about.
You saying, right? So all right, so we go down to the central point, right? The central point is the platform, right? The platform is big, right? I agree the platform is big. They promote certain artists to get certain listeners, right? Why do you think they go on Instagram and they put, oh, Cardi B is going to be in the Breakfast Club tomorrow morning, so that more people can tune in?
Yeah.
So that more people can tune in, whether it's radio or whatever the case may be. They promote that shit the same way.
Yeah.
Although they're a platform, they still have people they actually have things that they can't do. Every time an artist go on and the artist say, hey, I don't want to talk about none of this. Don't mention none of that shit.
Okay,
and then the person who's behind the scene, the producer also tell them certain things you can't say either. There's certain things y'all not going to talk about.
I'm trying to find out what point you're fighting.
The point is, the reality is that, once again, although it's a syndicated show and they got all these listeners, they still got somebody behind the scenes telling them what they can and cannot say. The same way that they had that list sitting there that Jason Lee had to read off of. And it wasn't just curse words on that motherfucker.
Bro. Dr. Umar got up there 4 times, like I said, and he displayed the same message 4 times. There's no greater advertisement than 20-something million people a fucking day. You can't get better advertising than that.
Once again, every time just 20 million views. He's not.
Go to their daily listeners, bro. Please, if you can pull their daily listeners up with a breakfast club.
That's on average. That's by average. That's by average. If you have a store, right, and your store has a sensor that calculates everybody that come into the store, right, on a day-to-day basis, they give you an average of the amount of people, because let's be honest, every day ain't the same amount of people coming in the store.
Of course not.
Every day. Sunday has the most traffic in the mall. So Sunday is going to generate a big gathering of people. Monday, you're not going to see that same amount of people. You're going to almost get literally probably 25% of those people.
I can argue that Sundays do not have the most traffic.
What store? So are you referring to the mall or are you referring to any given store?
I can say the mall because remember Sundays are short hours.
So guess what? I've large gathering of people. We worked at the mall both. Saturday and Sunday is a very high day. Saturday and Sunday.
Sure.
Saturday is extremely high because it's the first day people are off. So everybody's getting out, going to buy stuff. Let's be honest, Walmart is extremely packed on a Saturday. But a lot of people are flying back on Sundays from Newark Airport. Mm-hmm. So that motherfucker is jam-packed. You got your tours, you got all this going on. So if you had to calculate based upon last week's average track of people coming out the store, to give you an average based on the highest number and the lowest number, and they middle that shit out. So to give you an average listener, your average listener is going to be X, Y, and Z. They don't tell you that they have the least amount of viewers on Tuesday. All people that would know that is the people in the building.
Of course not, but to still sustain 20-something million views daily on average, you're still pushing out 20-something. You're still pushing out millions of views on average.
Of course, but once again, once again, all right. So you're trying to. So let me look at here, right? So let me look at here, right? So I'm gonna just basically, because once again, you will never know what they make off of listeners, right? And that's a fact, because you can't find that. But let's just go to their Instagram. I mean, their YouTube page, right? Breakfast Club. Subscribe. Dr. Umar Johnson, over a month ago, he got 3.6 million views over the last 3 months, right? So let's go back to somebody that's okay. He got 3.4 million.
Yeah, but
your boy Jason Wilson. Don't know who that is. Don't know who it is. Do you know who that is?
Jason who?
Jason Wilson. Know who that is?
Mm-hmm.
For sure. 41K views.
Okay.
That's not even average, right? Your boy D.L. Hughley. You know who that is. 432,000. I don't know who this nigga is. Stone Boy on Afro Beats. 118K.
Yeah, but you're looking at viewers.
I'm talking about because we can't go to listeners.
Yeah,
because they can average anything they want.
You can type it up, bro.
They can average anything they want.
You're looking at viewers. Viewers is going to be different from monthly listeners. People listen to the radio driving to work.
It's based upon average, though.
Bro, but people
it's not going to be an accurate summary.
All right, so regardless of what you said, bro, this man is still getting up there and spreading this message. And it still took 10 years to get it done. Regardless of what you said, you said, oh, they were the biggest media outlets out there.
Of course.
Strong. You know what I'm saying? Strong. And they brought Farrakhan up there, bro.
Of course.
What the fuck is you talking about?
For sure. I'm not saying
Farrakhan up there, nigga.
They are the truth.
So when we talking, so when he get up there, he's speaking that Black Power shit. They are the rock. It's rocking out. I'm telling you what kind of schools you want. I don't give a fuck. You just told me that they wasn't doing it, or they control certain things and stuff like that.
I said certain things. Specific. I said viewership, right? I said not everybody's tuning into his episode. And once again, I said like there's contracts. People are in contracts. You're not able to do that.
He had 1 million on his what's name, right?
Yeah.
He had the most out of everybody else.
3.6. That was most recent though. I'm gonna pull it up. We
can most recently.
Once all the niggas I just named, we ain't know who they was.
Yeah, but he had more views on all the niggas I'm saying. What are you talking about, bro? This dude's sick. And that's off of viewers, like YouTube views. A lot of people don't have the time to sit and watch it. We hear it all the time, bro. We get more people to tune into this shit, you know, to listen as opposed to listening to watching, bro. You guys, it's a lot to watch because, you know, a lot of niggas ain't paying for YouTube Red where you can just listen there. Throw it in the pocket, keep it moving, you know what I'm saying? Just listen to it with the phone closed. Niggas ain't got that.
You don't have a lot of interviews up here lately. Just got full of shows and what's the name? A Boogie went up there. He got 100. He almost 200K.
How long?
Drewski went up a month ago. He got 1.2 mil.
Drewski got 1.2 mil. What's the name Dr. Umar had?
He got 3.6.
How long ago was that?
But once again, his followers more YouTube than anything.
How long ago was that?
About a month ago.
Come on, bro. What is he talking about? No,
Drewski is just coming up.
Bro, you gotta stop this, bro.
About a month ago.
Bro,
I said about a month ago.
We have to stop this shit, bro. Drewski is on billboards. Drewski does collaborations with big name brands, bro.
He's coming up, bro.
Bro, he's not up and coming, bro.
He's up and coming.
Bro, up and coming and get a collaboration with fucking Corona.
So what you trying to tell me? What you trying to tell me? Drewski is a household name,
huh?
So you can go right now and ask anybody who Drewski and they'll tell you who Drewski is.
You
can ask that crackhead right now who Drewski is. They don't fuck who Drewski is. That's cap. Niggas ain't know from him until he started doing that. What's the name?
What is up and coming?
He's up and coming, bro.
So what is solidified to you?
Solidified is when you have a situation. What is he known for skits, right? He ain't hit no movie yet. He ain't hit no movie yet. He ain't got no scripts yet. He's literally solidified. You have an actual thing that you're generate money off of. It's all views right now. He don't have anything.
What's solidified to you? I'm asking a question. What's solidified to you?
To me?
Name an artist that's solidified. Name me 3 artists that's solidified.
You talking about outside of our big names? Because I can say I can rock them out.
Because you said Drewski is up and coming, bro.
He's up and coming, bro. He hasn't made it yet.
Bro, are you serious? You gotta be fucking kidding me now. You gotta be fucking kidding me, bro.
So if Instagram crashed right now, would Drewski still be making money?
Bro, Drewski does.
If Instagram crashed right now, would he be making money?
Yes.
No, he would not be, bro.
Oh my fucking god, bro.
No, he would not be, brother.
Bro, do you see what
he generates most of his revenue from Instagram, bro.
Bro, he's been doing shows.
He's on a tour. And the tour is based upon other people, not just him.
No, it's his tour.
But it's based upon the traction is coming from the other niggas who's featured, bro.
No, it's not, bro. They're not unknown people. What the fuck are you talking about, bro? It could have been show. It's because of him. Niggas are tuning in because of him, bro. Have you seen his Instagram lives? Niggas tuning in because of him. What are you talking about, bro?
So Instagram crash today and tomorrow. Will Juicy still be?
Yes, he's doing shows right now, bro.
He would not be relevant. He generated most of his revenue from Instagram. It's a fact. That's a fact. This is his first tour. This is first tour.
No, second. It's like
this is first tour.
No, first could have been tour.
This is his tour. His first. The other ones, he basically all he did was host. He did basically interviews when people not on the stage, he's on the stage, and he's creating content like that. He got paid little, and I think he started out with who? He started out with who?
It was Jack Harlow.
It was somebody before Jack Harlow.
It was Drake.
I think it was Drake. It may have been. I think he was featured on like a screen, but he wasn't on. What's in it? He is up and coming.
Bro, we talk about.
That nigga gotta stop it. He's not solidified.
Yo, this man too. What's it, bro?
Let me say this because that's not to downgrade. That's not to downgrade. He's up and coming.
Name some solidified artists that's not up and coming. That's all about you.
King Batch. He was a Vaughn. He got movies. His name is out there. He's solidified. So he's making moves right now. He's reading. He's actually doing scripts.
Name somebody else, bro. I don't know.
You get me? Like you gotta stop it.
I don't know
what we're talking about.
I don't know who that nigga is, bro.
What are we talking about?
Who else? I just want you to name.
We talking about comedians?
Anybody, bro. I don't give a fuck anybody. I just want to know what you ranking.
I'm talking about somebody that can make money outside of just to be featured on Instagram. That's the idea. He's up and coming. He's coming. He's getting better.
Give me.
What the fuck? He's just not there yet.
But give me some names. That's what I'm saying. Give me some up and coming people. That's your name.
Up and coming. You got him. You got his boy that used to be with him. I forgot old boy name. He used to be with him when he first started his like comedy shit and everything.
So once again, let's go back to solidified. Who's solidified? Name me some artists that's solidified. It don't have to be comedians. It can be rap artists. It can be basketball players or other case.
Drake.
Drake is solidified, right?
Yeah.
The
nigga don't make money off it. He makes money off Instagram.
So who else?
Wayne.
Wayne is solidified. So everybody else is up and coming. So 21 Savage.
You saying, but you said name people. You said name people. I'm naming people.
So 21 Savage, right?
Solidified. Yeah, hit on the Instagram to make money. He got his music.
Yo.
He got a brand behind him, so he's solidified. His name automatically gonna gain him at least 300, at least 30,000. What's the names automatically?
Sick, this nigga did.
Just his name alone would gravitate him 30,000 listeners.
Bro, this dude had
alone.
He has a cognac contract where he does content for them, commercials and stuff like that. We talking $1 billion industry. You tell me that this nigga's up and coming.
He's up and coming.
Up and coming and not doing deals with $1 billion industries, bro. What the fuck are we talking about,
cap,
bro?
But we see this shit every day.
Oh!
You see this shit. You seeing niggas getting deals every single day.
No, not like that. No, you don't. Oh, like that. That's like they understand what's hot. About, bro. They understand what's hot and what's coming, and they jump on the wave.
They don't. They jump on the wave. They jump on the wave. Bro. Yes, they do. They have been doing it for the longest. Yeah, they jump on the wave.
This dude's sick, yo. All
right, let's see.
This nigga said Drewski is up and coming. That is insane, bro. Insane. He's at every celebrity party you talking about. He just ain't knocking them down.
So, how long have you known Drewski for?
How long have I don't know him at all. What you mean, like?
How long have you known Drewski for?
You mean, like, listen to him, like, watching him and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Oh, for about probably like, close to 4 years.
So, how long have he been this Drewski?
For like 2.5 years.
Like 2 years. Yeah, for sure.
Up and coming is not 2 years, bro. Oh my god.
He ain't got that notoriety until
Oh my
recently.
god.
Like I said, that's not the downgrade. I think Drewski is fucking dope, but he's up and coming. For sure. And niggas know popularity when they see popularity and they want to jump on the bandwagon. Niggas missed a lot of ships. They ain't missing all of them. It
took so long. So got so busy, right?
Cal Roger was really when shit started to get really crazy, right? Because that was back in 2020. 2020.
No, I was
2020. Because that's when I first seen him. I never knew about him until the Cal Roger shit. When he was 50, he was acting like the white kid. Hey guy, hey bro. Like that's when I started to know who he is. So for 3 years now, he's been going to this level. He's up and coming. A lot of people still don't know.
He was selling clothes, bro, like in 2020.
The Cal Roger hoodies.
No, he was selling for life hoodies.
Cal Roger, bro. It was before that, bro. For Lifers came after that. And asked Ray, we could call Ray and put Ray on speaker. What was the first collect? You know what? Let me call Ray real quick. Hold up.
You can't put him on. What's
No. I'm not gonna put it on speaker.
No, I'm saying it ain't gonna work. No,
I ain't gonna put it on there either.
Regardless of the fact, man.
Nah, man.
It still took 10 years for Dr. Umar. What's the name, bro?
Nah, man, hold on.
Every time we have a convo about black people doing something positive or something like that, you always got some kickback.
Nah, get the fuck out of here.
You do, bro.
That bro probably busy. He probably knee deep or something right now. Respectfully. You get me? But Cal Roger was the first hoodies that came out before he started putting out the For Lifers. The For Lifers came out about a year later after that. He was not putting out, those hoodies was not selling out. Cal Roger was the shit.
So the For Lifers came out in 2021, you told me?
That came out afterwards. He was selling the what's the name hoodies way before. I mean, he was pushing those way before then. The Cal Roger. Way before then. And then he started pushing the hoodies because those shit wasn't selling out because he was actually sending Cal Roger to people. Initially. And like I said, that's not to speak down on him. I think son is fucking dope. And he was wearing Ian shit.
Fair.
He was wearing Ian shit.
Right.
He was wearing Ian shit before then.
So I think
he wasn't rocking the For Lifers.
Everybody was wearing Ian shit.
You get me? So he was sending the Cal Roger shit out.
So if Ian was sending somebody out, if Ian was sending clothes to somebody, what you think that meant?
Bro, Ian sent shit to everybody.
No, he don't.
Let's be honest. Anybody that got a little traction, he's sending it to you.
No, he don't. That's not true. That's not true at all. A little.
So you trying to say he was solidified once you started sending it?
You said what?
So he was solidified from the beginning.
He was working then. He had a buzz then.
Okay. Shout out to Drewski though.
Like I'm saying, man.
For sure.
Shout out to the Marcus Garvey Frederick Douglass University, man. That's what I'm talking about, man. Fuck all what you talking about. You just did all that bullshit to try to shit on this man's school.
Why? Get the fuck out of here.
Listen, bro.
Yo.
Took him 10 years to get the school done, bro. About 10 years to get it done, bro. It's ridiculous. All these black millionaires we got.
We finishing up now, no, for sure.
We
finishing up now. Finishing school now.
I think he said, well, he got got like some lighting, some plumbing and stuff like that. And he said he had to go outside. He had to get it from the white man.
Yeah, he couldn't get it from us.
Yeah, the black nigga want to charge too much. You know what I'm saying? Niggas don't want to build something for their legacy, bro. It's disgusting. It's disgusting, but you'll go out there and work, you know. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, man. Yeah, man.
Shout out to my man, Dr. And he just posted too, like a few hours ago, though, for sure, man. Shout out to Dr. Mark Johnson, man. He got that shit done. And people didn't think he would get it done, but he got it done, man. Shout out to that man. That man did his thing, man.
I like this little segment though. I think we can continue to do this.
That was fun, man.
Hopefully we got one more before we for the month is over.
Yeah, we got to, man. I think this is definitely fun.
Yeah,
it's definitely fun. And it's funny because like we can
spotlighting like another black brand. You know, because we black outside.
Black outside for sure, man. Shout out to Black Suit. My boy Justin over there, man. Definitely, we're gonna tag his Instagram where you can contact him. He do embroidery, he do hats, he do everything, man. Dude, boy, definitely putting in work, man.
Yeah,
shout out to him, man.
As a brand himself, man. He even DJ too.
Yeah,
he DJ, yeah, for sure.
That's fucking fire. You might have to do that. I might for your wedding, man. You get me?
Oh,
yeah. You know what I mean? Shout out to him, man.
For your wedding,
huh?
For your wedding.
Maybe let's see what happens, man.
Yeah,
let's see what happens, man. AD, got it. You know what I mean? Let's do it though. But I think this one was fun, man. We haven't got on our black shit in a minute since Nori episode. You get me? That was
Nori episode.
Nori, Sham brother.
Oh yeah.
We really get to our black shit. You get me? But yeah, man, this is motherfucking Black History Month, man. I definitely want to share some light, man. Shout out to everybody who's up and coming, established, not established, whoever, you know what I mean? Just people just making difference in their community. You get me? It's fucking dope.
Since we're off the Black History thing, I just got a question right quick.
What's that?
Something I was asking before. Adam 22 from No Jumper, right? He decided to create content. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? He decided to release a podcast, right, or release a clip. You know, this dude. Keep in mind, like Adam, he's a content creator, but this guy would create content at the expense of anybody. You know what I'm saying? Doesn't care. You know what I'm saying? It's a white guy in a hip hop space. You know what I'm saying? You think he would be more cautious and more careful? This guy doesn't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Same guy that put out that bunk interview when Booker like passed out and face hit the wall and stuff like that.
Bunk gang.
Yeah, it's the same guy that capitalized off of that. You know what I'm saying? All they could. The first, I put it like this. I used to be heavy into him, right? Watching interviews. The first time I heard of demonetization was from him.
That's sounding interesting.
He was running around like niggas was like cursing in the videos and stuff like that. And he was like, yo, no cursing. I can't make money off of this. That's all we give a fuck about, bro. Making money off of it. And on YouTube, if you curse and stuff like that, you cannot make money off of it, bro. Demonetization. You know what I'm saying? So he's this type of guy, right? So he does an interview with a transsexual person, right? And the transsexual person allegedly slept with one of his coworkers, right? Or a co-host or a friend, a person he's been friends with for about 7 years, right? Or 5 years, whatever the case was. I think it was about 7 years, right? It's alleged that she slept with one of his coworkers.
Mm-hmm.
Or his friend, but like they slept with one of his friends.
Mm-hmm.
His friend got word, not from Adam, but his friend got word and told Adam, like, yo, don't release the episode. You know what I'm saying? Don't release that episode. That's bullshit, whatever the case may be. So what Adam tried to do is, Adam tried to tell people, or whoever his editing person is, to take out everything that involved, said person inside the interview. Or any alleged comments towards said person in the interview. Mm-hmm. However, the clip came out and they still mentioned the person's name inside the clip. Right? Shattering this young man's life. This young man is a black man. You know what I'm saying? Go by the name of Young House Phone. You know what I'm saying? Has a situation as a rapper, co-host, whatever the case may be. And we know how much, closet jokes or closet things can actually, hinder your career or, just ruin your life in general, bro. You know what I'm saying? Especially like when you're not prepared for that. You know what I'm saying? So obviously, allegedly he's in the download and he's trying to hide it or whatever the case may be. That's that man's prerogative, man. It's not for you to try to, figure out what the fuck he is or if he's straight or if he's not. You know what I'm saying? It's not your job, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's this man's life. And you ruined his livelihood based off of that. But it's people creating content just for the sake of creating content, bro. And I fucking hate it, bro. You know what I'm saying? I hate it. How you feel about that, bro?
I agree. I think that some people do this shit for a living and some people do this shit because they enjoy it. And again, let's be honest, like, not everybody getting this shit for the same thing. You get me? Some niggas coming in and they see the bag that they can get.
It would be quite nice to get a bag. I'm not gonna lie.
No, and like I said, that's cool, but the bag shouldn't come at the turmoil of somebody else's life.
Yeah.
You get me? Where it's like, look, when we come in this, this platform, we shed light on good topics, shed light on bad topics. At the same time, it's not about diminishing somebody's character. At the same time, like, what they go through is what they go through. But especially somebody that's close to you, you get me? Like, this shit ain't worth that much to me to diminish somebody's name just to make a popular clip.
That's that you're friends with, though.
Yeah, well, alleged. Let's be honest. People don't you gotta see what people deem as friends.
It's hard to
do he define that person as a friend? I got coworkers that I've worked with for years that I don't consider as a friend at all. But at the same time, I'm not willing to put somebody's livelihood on the line for clips.
Let me preface it with, though, this person actually helped build his brand.
Yeah, that's it. You need your ass whooped. You gotta squabble. And excuse my language. I know I'm trying to do better with my language because we can't monetize off this. But at the same time, I just feel like you shouldn't diminish somebody's character for a click. You get me? That clickbait shit, it is what it is. You get me? I think you're gonna get it back no matter what. But at the same time, it shouldn't come at the detriment of your friend. And listening to that clip and hearing the pain come from that guy was like, bro, I gotta explain this to my sister. It's crazy. He shouldn't have to, based upon his job, put something out that was personal to him. It's like, yo, he wasn't ready to come out. So like, don't. And he told him, nah, this ain't it. Should have trashed the whole episode, bro. As many times we said on this podcast before we even lost our other co-host, where we had an argument. I'm talking about for like 2 days straight. Asked if we was gonna even release the podcast that day. You get me? Where it's like, nah, bro, I don't want y'all looking bad. And we like, yo, we don't give a fuck. You like, yo, I care about how y'all look. Yeah. And I know for a fact. Now, granted, we could have took that clip, ran with it, and put that shit out and got buzz off of it.
Yeah, we would have been
buzz would have been crazy.
Yeah, we would have been different light, different studio, different.
You get me? We'd have been making chicken, talking about Monetize. Bag would have been dropped immediately. I mean, we was talking about. Charlemagne the God times 10. We was outside that day. You get me? We could easily took that, but nah, that's not the road we want to go in to diminish somebody's character for that bag. You get me? Like I said, we can't put Adam 22 in that same category. He's been making bags off us for years. You get me? He's been a culture vulture for years, and people still go to him for content. I don't know who even still listens to the podcast. You get me? Got a whole bunch of, like I said, I ain't gonna say clown niggas, but niggas protected him. That's why he let all the gang members in there, all the Crip niggas, all the blood in, because he covered. And nobody running up in that studio trying to shoot it up or nothing. He that's his protection, as long as he give them an outlet. You get me? That's what I see. So he's a culture vulture, bro. And I think that it's fun. It's funny that we got to weed those people out. You get me? And not give them that content, not give them that buzz. You get me? And it's funny because, like I said, I don't like to diminish black people, but I feel like sometimes like academics fall in that same bucket. Skin is just black.
No, you don't.
And that's just me. And that's my perspective. You can say you have your perspective of him. I have a different perspective of him.
I'm sorry.
That's cool. Like I said, your perspective of him is different than my perspective of him. You get me? That's just me. I don't like him.
But your perspective of you built the facts, though, not how you feel. Not your feelings to somebody.
Exactly, dumping facts.
Yeah, it's been a person that had died, and Adam put out an interview that he had with the person that passed away.
Culture vulture. He's looking for clickbaits.
I can't remember academics doing that.
We're talking about a different thing. It's different times. I'm not saying they're the same person, but I'm just saying I don't like neither one. That's just me. He was on a black platform. He didn't succeed on that black platform.
Who?
Act.
What black platform didn't succeed?
Everyday Struggles.
Everyday Struggles did numbers.
Yeah.
Numbers.
While him and Joe was up there.
Yeah, of course.
Once Joe left, that shit diminished.
Yeah, of course. Because Joe was the brains behind it, bro. That nigga went from Everyday Struggles to Tumblr.
I mean, what's that shit? Twitch.
We get bags off Twitch.
Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. Twitch is lit because you got streamers. Once again, like I said,
they get bigger bags on Twitch. They just gave Ninja what?
Whole different situation than him.
Come on, stop.
Whole different situation than he gaming.
Yeah, but he getting bags.
He gaming though. Right, he gaming though. And that ain't our community following that shit heavy. So you ain't about to act like it. You ain't about to act like you can walk down the street and say, hey bro, you on Twitch, and they'll say yes to it. It ain't gonna happen.
It's positive.
It ain't gonna happen. You gotta stop it. Stop it. That's not even a platform that we're super keen on right now. Unless you gaming heavy.
Bro, are you kidding me?
Niggas RPing more than anything.
No, bro. Even the kid that what's it, Kai Sanat? He's
talking about 3 people versus I'm talking about whole.
Bro, he's that streamer of the year, bro.
Of course.
What the fuck is you talking about, Black?
Who wasn't the fun? What the fuck do he do?
I don't know.
Who is he?
I don't know what he is.
Wait. Fuck out of here, bro. That shit just clear my point. Who the fuck is this guy?
Black niggas are populating shit, bro. I can't sit here and let you block. I can't sit here and let you block. You box niggas.
I don't even know who Kai is. I know the show. I'm saying. I'm trying to specify a platform. What's going on?
You put black niggas in a box.
I'm trying to understand what's going on here. And that's what I'm saying. It's not that. The bags are there for sure, but what are like? Okay, what is Twitch?
What is Twitch?
What is Twitch?
What do you mean what is Twitch?
What is it?
It's a streaming platform.
For what?
For whatever you want to do it. Whatever you want to do, bro.
Mostly game. Them niggas game, bro.
Well, that's one section.
Your boy, what's the name? Game on there. And he just happened to stop his game and start to talk about shit then.
Some people do that.
Niggas follow him for his gaming most of the time.
Some people do that, yeah. There's nothing wrong with that, bro.
You about to sit act like these niggas really out here. Come on, bro.
Listen, man. You want to put these black men in a box.
I don't. I put Adam in a box. Like I said, these niggas are culture vultures. Niggas like Adam is culture vultures. The reality. That's how I sit. You get me? And I say, what's the name? I don't fuck with what's the name either. I feel like he one of those niggas too.
Who?
Ack. That nigga was a schoolyard boy nerd. He out here beating up chicks in fucking lobbies now. Get your ass out of here.
I think I don't know how I'm gonna transition to this. I think our transition been super horrible.
Which one?
Well, that's the shit I was asking about earlier.
What?
Like, what's the craziest? All right, hold on. Let me get back into it. Let me double back. Right. I was watching. Let's see if I can preface it like this. Thing come out nice. I was watching Charleston White, right, and he was saying how, because since we're on that topic, he was saying how a lot of people that's in jail, indulge in, homosexuality. Right? You see a lot of guys indulge in homosexuality, but when they get in the streets, they feel like whatever happened in jail is in jail. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ever heard that saying, whatever happens in Vegas stays in Vegas? You know, some shit like that. Whatever happened in jail, niggas in jail. I'm back out here. I'm back fucking women now. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, he also said, like, yo, for dudes that say that they not smashing, because a lot of dudes that say they don't have sex in jail, he said, bro, that's the human nature, bro. That's bad nature. I know you got a situation, whatever the case may be, but you're around a female, whatever the case may be. What you trying to do?
You mean like locked in with a female for a long period of time?
Whatever, locked in for a female, you know what I'm saying? Like, say you, how can I put it? Let me see if I can put this in a nice way. Because you do got female listeners. Let me see if I can put it in a nice way, right? Let's say you start working with her. You meet a person, right? At your job. You like, damn, this person ugly as shit. You know, and after a while, 4 or 5 months later, you start looking like that.
Not bad.
She don't look too bad, right? You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing, same one with that. He said, bro, it's impossible for you to be around, for you to be in prison, bro, and not be sexually active. Right? And not be sexually active, bro. To the point where you're like, I gotta fuck or something. That's not human nature. How long you can go without getting one off?
For a while. Fuck you talking about? I can touch hands. What you talking about my handwork? You niggas is weird. Like, hold up. No.
That's what I'm
you
saying.
Talking about sexually active?
No, I'm saying how long.
We don't get off. What the fuck you talking about?
I'm saying how long could you go without getting off?
Like 4 days. Fuck you talking about? I don't use hands. What you talking about? Nigga, a day.
I'm talking about not with head. I'm talking about like hands included though. That's what I'm saying. How far can you go without getting enough?
A day. Fuck you talking about? I need that. I'm gonna get that
I don't
off.
know how y'all niggas spending 20 years in prison and tell me y'all ain't touching up.
Nah, that's cap. I don't know about that.
Y'all ain't got no money to be fucking on CEOs or nothing like that. So I know y'all
You'll be surprised. That shit is plentiful out there. There's a lot of female CEOs that are fucked for nothing. Stop acting like it ain't.
You're
bro.
not fucking on CEOs.
I know bitch that fuck for miles, and you talking about
but she got a whole situation. Like, come on,
they don't care.
Listen, bro. Listen. A lot of y'all niggas out there, like I said before, a lot of y'all.
I can specify. I don't look. I haven't been in prison. I don't plan on ever going. The reality is, once again, if you gotta go for a few months, it happens. If you gotta go for a year, it happens. Like I got a hand motion. Best believe I ain't dumbing my damn standards down because I ain't got a chick. Oh, y'all niggas crazy. He can't speak on factual. He's been in jail, so he probably know. Fuck out of here. He been touching on niggas. That's what happened. He the taker too. He the bottom. Fuck out of here. He know himself. Like I said, you can't specify if you have never been in that situation.
It's just the culture.
Nah,
I'm trying to show you how you
ain't no culture, nothing. He must be embedded in it. He must know himself. Fuck out of here.
You gotta listen.
You can't sit there and act like that.
You gotta listen to how I'm putting two and two together. How I'm
I get you. I get you. I get you. The hand works. The hand works. No matter what you're saying.
You say your hand works, right? But you don't let me understand how I shift the culture, right?
Yeah.
So therefore, they come out in the streets. You beating on something inside prison. You beating on.
Allegedly, you don't know.
You got transsexuals in prison.
Okay,
you beating on them.
Oh,
come on, bro. Come on,
you
bro.
Can't speak for a population of people.
People in prison, you're beating on them, bro. They there for a reason.
Nah,
you're beating on them.
Nah.
All right.
You can't specify.
Well, I hear you, bro.
You haven't been in jail. We haven't been in jail. We don't know what's going on in there.
I hear you, bro.
The reality is, Charleston been in there. He done touched it before.
Listen.
He touched it, man. He touched it, man. The reality is that.
So look. We was having a conversation. I'm not going to say what artist it was, but we was having a conversation with an artist, right? And he said, "Damn, man, there's only two things you can be in our community. That's worse than two things in our community, right?" Remember what he said? What? To the snitch and the person that's gay. Right? So I said, damn, that's crazy how like the hip hop community really feels strong about homosexuality, right? But you look at all the niggas that's in the hip hop community, all fake thugs and gangsters and shit like
Never
that,
home, right? Just visiting.
You know what I'm saying?
Niggas, yeah, I get you.
But y'all from prison culture. That's all it is, bro, prison culture. Y'all fucking know what y'all. The thing they say, the stuff that you hate the most, that's what you are.
Sure, but my thing is this, right? And it's funny because I feel like a lot of people in the hip hop community haven't even been to prison, and most of them first bid in prison ain't until they're actually a rapper or whatever the case may be. So the perspective is different, I believe, because everybody's impersonating something, right? We know a rapper, whom lived that life that a lot of niggas are just talking about, right? You had many rappers that come out here and be like, yo, I don't care about, but never been to jail before. They've been arrested as a youth. You was in a youth house. Mm-hmm. Y'all niggas got swimming pools still in there. Fuck you, so compared to what prison is. Mm-hmm. Prison is different. Yeah. And a lot of niggas get passes based on their family. Oh, that's such and such son, so he good. The reality is niggas portraying something and rather than actually living it. Let's be honest. So when we talk about rap culture and this pop culture, they're just putting something out there. I'm just talking about it. Nigga go to prison. YB, go to prison and come out conformed. That nigga is a changed man.
Well, he didn't come out like that though.
But I'm saying, but the reality is this. I'm not going back. You heard, nigga, I'm not going back in there. Yeah. Y'all niggas crazy if y'all want to be in there. Because he see the reality of it. Yeah. The thing is, it's different when you just go in there, you in there for 5 minutes, you walk out. Because you see the cell closed. You hear that, oh, you heard the dude walking with the key hanging the thing. Oh, yeah, I was in there for 5 weeks. Mm-hmm. Nah, I'm talking about when you lock down, you know when you coming home. Mm-hmm. You don't know when you're going to hit it, when you're going to smash a chick again. You don't know nothing. Mm-hmm. Your perspective changed when that door locked. You think you're going out for life. Shit changes. You come out, and now you scared of people now. Now you like, oh, people terrify me. But your clique is 80 deep.
They give you 60 years. What you doing in there?
Ain't worried about it. Ain't getting it. What you talking about? He ain't going, nigga. You feel me? Gunnatello. What's happening,
listen, bro.
Gunnatello, man. It's reality, man. Gunnatello, man. Fuck that.
You 60 years old, what you doing?
Bro, what you doing? You Gunnatello immediately. You tell it.
I ain't gonna make it, man. I'm just saying.
You telling first episode, nigga, first try. Yeah, he did it.
Fuck first try. You know, they say you got the right to remain silent. You gonna do all this. I don't need no money, dude.
But the reality is, for me, I just feel like that's what I'm saying. The culture is that. The culture is that these dudes come out here, man. They talk about and they rap about all this shit that's going on, and they ain't really living it. And that's the reality. Because it's cool. They make money off of it, and that's it.
You like? I mean, how you feel towards homosexual people?
I don't feel no way. Whatever your preference is, I say it's your preference. Mm-hmm. You get me? That's it. That's the reality, bro. Long as it ain't towards me, we good. We keep it moving. And even if it was towards me, I don't have any hate towards you. You know what I mean? But the reality is that I know somebody's really close to me that's homosexual, and it is what it is. It's just your life. That's your life. That's your life. As long as you live in it and you true to yourself, then so be it. Just protect yourself, G.
Your girl said she want to use the strap.
This nigga again. Wow. Nah, we good on that chick. We good on that chick. This nigga, we good on that chick. Nah.
Your girl said, she said you cool with that. Your girl said she want to use the strap on you.
Hell never. Hell never. Hell never. Yeah, wow. Hell never. I'm good on that one.
Yo, fair. I know
I'm good on that one.
I know a dude that do that. With that nigga.
Niggas out here playing with... Never about your ledge.
Hey, listen,
look, niggas gotta be safe, man. Like I said, to each his own, man. Whatever somebody's sexual preference is, whatever they do behind closed doors, whether it's let females eat their ass, whatever it may be, to each his own, bro.
They sit on knock until you try it.
Yo, this thing is wild.
I'm just saying what people say, bro. I'm not saying I got that done enough like that. I'm just saying.
Hey, man, look, man, to each his own, man. Listen, man. This is a good one, man. This is right here. I felt good, man. You get me? I got some extra vibes. I got some good vibes back in here, man. This man got crazy out here. This nigga talking about 60 years and nah, we about to go out, man. Please.
It's reality, bro. I'm just.
It ain't reality. I don't know who reality you live in.
My man Thug is facing what? Thug is facing life. Oh, now you gonna play this?
Yeah, you got to. Good vibes.
Oh, man, you gotta put on some whistle today, man. We gotta go out with a bang, man.
Listen, man, how I see it is, man, we gotta love each other, man. You know what I mean? Respect each other, man. You know, good vibes at all times, man. Listen, man, this is how we gotta keep rocking like that, man. We gotta keep rocking like that, man. We don't play those games.
What's your message out there to the youth, man?
To the youth, be yourself, man.
They say you know what they say though.
Individuality is okay, man, and just really going out there and like loving yourself, man. You get me? And just being what you want to be, man. You get me? And that's it. Stop trying to follow the coaches. Don't follow the pattern, man. Like, don't go with the flow, be the flow. I heard that. I forgot who used to say that all the time. Don't go with the flow, be the flow.
It's easy to build children and repair broken men.
You get me?
But, you know, I'm just saying, man.
That's how it is, man. What you got planned, man?
Oh, man. I'm gonna hear my earphones. Turning up in my earphones, man. Oh, yeah, man. That's Tally man.
For sure. Shout out to Tally man, yo. You get me? You gotta hit that mid music, you know what I mean? Shout out to Tally man. What's the name of that track?
Boom Boom.
Boom Boom? Yeah.
That's from my boom tattoo. I'm a boom that too. Can't let niggas get too comfortable like Debo when I'm coming through. Headshots when I'm stomach shoot them bullet holes gon' humble you. I ain't got no ops, some niggas bitch. If you see a nigga with me, then he on his shit. I put Fendi on my bitch. I put whites on her back. I wear my wrist, cause I'm steady counting this cash. I do one of these niggas bad.
Fuck, man.
On these other rap niggas ass. Ain't in who top, that's cap. Got the streets.
Look, man. It's the fucking Hudson Crew podcast, man. And of course, man, we black outside, man. Shout out to Justin, man. Shout out to Black Soup. You get me? Shout out for the sponsor on this video. You know what I mean? And really sending new merch and everything like that. So definitely go check them out, man. You get me? This one felt good, man. So shout out to Jody Banks. You know what I mean? With the check-in on the intro music. You get me? Shout out to Tally, man, for the extra music. You get me? Boom, boom. For sure. You know, shout out to everything that's going on, man. But like I said, you got some merch you want to send us, man. Let us know, send it through, man. We box opening and everything, man. You get me? We appreciate y'all, man. And of course, we can't end no episode without it.
Hey, man. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
But I can't go out like